shoutouts and requests, call, WhatsApp or SMS us on 0044 777 0603 264.
All right, welcome everyone back. This is DJ Temi, and we're live on London Hot Radio with a special guest, Lisa Mason, who's a part of Gemini label. So I'll let you introduce yourself. You're a producer. Were you born and raised in Jamaica? Tell us a bit more about yourself.
Hi, Tammy. I'm Gemini, yes, CEO for Gemini Management Records. I was born in St. Catherine, Jamaica, raised in Jamaica.
Nice. All right, and can you tell me how did your whole music journey start? Like, when did you start? Yeah, how did it all started?
Okay, I started in 2018, started off with promotions for artists overseas till I eventually started my record label in the same year. My first artist, Davari, who recorded my first 3 songs. And then I started voicing a lot of artists from mostly overseas. So that's where my journey began.
Mm-hmm. And artists from overseas, what type of genre were they doing? Is it dancehall as well, or?
Mostly dancehall so far, as I have Papi All-Star from Costa Rica, which did a song on the Cash Coat Rhythm. I have Nathan Ja from France, who also recorded on the Cash Coat Rhythm, and Dabian from Barbados. Most of them are dancehall so far.
Right. That is actually really, really interesting. Like that, I would like to ask you a question. Like, what are I mean, what is in general like Jamaica's view on like foreign artists like singing on like I mean dancehall and Jamaican rhythms? Like, do you think is like are they everyone's welcoming and accepting, or like do you think that I mean to call it dancehall and things as obviously dancehall is only Jamaica's own culture, and so like what is the perception of like foreign artists, especially if it's different language, and so you can comment a bit on that.
Well, most artists nowadays like the dancehall, so I just think they're just when they hear Jamaican beat, the first concept comes to mind is a bad dancehall it to put on that beat
Mm-hmm.
because Papi did a Spanish song in dancehall on the Cash Coat Rhythm.
Mm-hmm. And so do Jamaican radios, or like would you hear a foreign dancehall song? Like would you hear a song from like a different artist? I mean, obviously we know Americans and so, but more someone like from like different language, like Spanish or so.
Well, yes, they do play those songs on Jamaican radios. Once a song is popping and it's hot, I guess they will run with it out here in Jamaica as well.
Mhm. And when did you start Gemini like label again? Like how long you been doing it, and where is it at right now? Like
2018.
18. All right, so we got what like 3 years now. Mhm. And
3 years.
nice one. So could you tell me like what was maybe the highest point of like what was the best like most successful period or something that you're like really proud that you've achieved with the label?
Well, I would say during the pandemic in 2000, this year would
Mhm.
be where the label mostly stand out with the cash cow rhythm. Get a lot of feedbacks from that rhythm and have new projects coming out very soon on it as well.
Mhm. And also, I
So
mean, sorry.
a bad work, a excellent year.
Nice one. And also, probably, I have a feeling it might be connected to the pandemic as well. But maybe what was like the biggest lesson you learned, or what was like the obstacle that you have to like overcome as a label?
During the pandemic, Well,
Yeah, like in the last 3 years.
in the last 3 years, it's just to just stay focused, make the right decision, and plan more on what we're going to put out on the project, spend more time on it, and just choose wisely the artists that we choose to work with. As I had some bad feedbacks with some, but
Mhm.
that's just it.
And could you tell me what it is you're looking in the artist? Like, what is the main things that the artist needs to have for you to consider to working with them?
Well, it's all about teamwork. Some artists nowadays they don't believe in teamwork; they just believe in their self, and the artists need the producer and they need the label and they need a team. So I just look for persons that work as a team, not work individually, or it's all about them or what they want. It has to be a decision where the team plays their part and their role in the project.
Mhm. Right. So how many artists do you have signed right now?
I don't have any artists signed to the label as yet,
Mhm.
but I'm working with a lot of artists, approximately 39 so far,
Oh wow.
and more to.
Right. Also, just for my like personal interest, what is it like of being like a female CEO of the company? Like, how is ever like studios or ever I mean, we know that like mainly music is like mainly male dominated. So how is it for you being like a female managing or like, being a CEO of them, a boss?
Well, it's cool because most persons don't know it's a female. They just recently finding out in 2021 that Gemini Management Records is operated by a female.
Oh, I
So
see.
I was what 2022 as in store for me regarding being a female in the music industry, a female producer.
Mhm. Right. And so how is it like recording so your like your production? Like how do you make a beat? Like what is your creation process? Like what inspires you and you can tell us more a bit of like the process of your production.
Sorry, Tommy, I didn't get that. The line was breaking up. I
Oh
didn't
yeah,
get
of
that
course, of course.
question.
Yeah, just you as a producer, if you could tell us more about your like creation process, like what inspires you and how do you make music? Is it back now?
Yes, I'm hearing you now.
All right.
I only hear you said as the female producer. I didn't get the rest of the question. Sorry about that.
No, yeah, of
We're
course,
having
no worries.
a bad connection.
Of course. Can you hear me now?
Yes, Tommy.
Yeah. So just about your like creation process, how do you like what inspires you to make music and how is it different? And yeah, just if you can tell us more of how do you produce?
How do I produce?
Yeah, like what inspires you?
Well, from a tender age, I always loved music. Um, I believe that we need to put out some more positive songs, make a difference out there.
Oh, did we lose you?
LondonHotRadio.com. Tune in now for shout outs and requests. Call, WhatsApp, or SMS us on 0044 777 0603264.
just I'll like do nothing. I'll stay quiet. Oh. All right, sorry everybody. We're having some technical difficulties in Jamaica. We know the Wi-Fi is not always the best, so we'll be back shortly.
Yo. I know. I know. Do you want to connect again or not? Easier.
We like can do some breathing exercises, some meditation.
Try connecting again.
Everyone breathe in, breathe out.
Jesus.